Hello and welcome to another episode of Tekkit Lite Crash Course. As you can see, the wall is finished being constructed by my machines. Basically just had to keep moving and replacing them. I had to do it in like 18 segments. It's kind of a pain. But it's done. But not quite finished. I want to embellish it a bit. I want to add like a little lip over the edge so spiders can't crawl up. And I have to light up all this space. That's why this fence is still up around the village. It's not completely safe yet. I'm doing that a little later on though. Today, we're looking at some of the fun things you can do with redstone. Now, Redpower has made a lot of upgrades to redstone in the game. I mean, before there was just basic redstone. There are a few little things you can make. With the 1.5 update, there's a couple different little logic circuits you can make without building little, like, massive monstrosities of machines. But with Redpower, it added the ability to make much smaller and more compact circuits. Basically, they're just single blocks, which are each individual logic circuits. But first, I'm going to take these wafers out of here, and I'm going to show you one of the most basic parts of Redpower, which is red alloy. Red alloy, basically you toss redstone and either iron or copper into your alloy furnace. Comes up with these red alloy ingots. Red alloy ingots are largely useless on their own, except for making like bright red blocks, which is kind of neat. But when you take 3 of them in a row on a crafting bench, you get this red alloy wire. Now, red alloy wire works a lot like redstone. You can lay it out, and it makes little circuits. But yeah, you can do that with redstone. How boring. What you can't do with redstone is go up walls and around corners. I still don't think you can take it across glass though. There are it does have certain limitations, but it is a lot more flexible than classic redstone. This is something that, vanilla Minecraft really should have, but it doesn't. And when you apply a redstone circuit, it still lights up, just like classic redstone will. So we're gonna knock all this stuff off of here. We're going to work with a bit of logic here. I really want to have walls on the outside of my my village, but I can't use wooden doors, as we've seen it, let zombies in to kill all of my villagers. Let's see, I'm going to take the rest of this riddle. I'm running out of space. Okay, I got to stuff some of this stuff in my bag, since I don't need all of it right away. I'll toss the alloy wire. No, I'll keep the alloy wire. One of the most basic parts, basic pieces for the logic circuits is going to be stone wafers. To get stone wafers, you just cook stone. Toss stone in the furnace. Each one stone gives you 2 of these wafers. And these wafers, what you do with those, basically you can apply redstone to them, you can do other things with them to turn them into more building blocks for circuits. Today we'll be looking at the exclusive OR gate, or XOR. Now, in logic circuits, what the exclusive OR gate does, the XOR gate has 2 inputs. Basically, redstone goes on one side, redstone goes on the other side, and the third side outputs a signal. When one side or the other side gives a signal, then the output is a positive signal. If both or if neither, this will make a lot more sense when in demonstration, but if both or if neither are positive signals, if both or neither inputs are positive signals, then it'll output a negative signal. People who know logic know something of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to make it as simple to understand as I can, and probably failing. But yeah, this will be easier in demonstration. But for this particular circuit, we need 3 anodes, a wire, some cathodes, and more wire. So let's see. For the anodes, make them like that. Oh, and we exit the recipe screen. Wire, basically just single wafer and redstone. Cathodes are made of torches. Need to make some torches for that. So let's go ahead and get started. That's not it at all. I got them inverted because I'm amazing. There we go. XOR gate. So let's take this outside so I can show you roughly what this thing does. As you plunk it down, the inputs are on the side, and the output is coming out the top here, from our perspective. Take our wire, use the connect directly to it. One side's positive, it's positive. If both sides are negative, it's negative. Now, unlike a standard OR gate, if both sides are positive, this is then negative, hence exclusive OR. And this is handy when you're building a gate. You know, say you have levers on both sides of a door. Normally, if you have them both wired up to a redstone circuit controlling that door, then if one is on, the doors will be open. And if you run inside and hit the other switch, they'll stay open, which is kind of counterproductive. But with the exclusive OR, I'll show you a neat trick that we can do. First, I'm going to set a couple of iron doors that I have in my pouch. Let's see, pull those guys out. Of course, iron doors controlled by redstone. Everyone should know that by now. Here's my town gates. Just sort of walled them up so that nothing else would come walking in or walking out, for that matter. Take our iron doors. 1 and 2. Jump up over the top. And then I actually do need to grab some cobble. Make me a couple of levers here. We're going to have one lever outside, and then one lever inside. And one creeper outside as well. I'm going to head down into the town basement. I've cleared out a little space to do this project. So directly above me is that little set of doors I just set up. So I'm pretty sure it's directly above me. Yep, there's a lever. So go put that dirt back. Kill a zombie. Love that crossbow. I'm going to take our red alloy wire and just string it across the ceiling. Because we're that awesome. And we actually don't want that one there. We want the logic gate to be there. So we're going to take our exclusive OR gate, put that there. Okay, it's going exactly the way I want it to. Now if it didn't, I could just grab my screwdriver and rotate it. Just like that. And you also notice I can place it upside down. You can place them on walls. You can do just about anything you want with them, because this is red power. I'll put a couple more over there. This should be where the other lever is, and this should be right under the doors. So now, when I go upstairs and hit the lever, see no creepers around. Hit the lever. Nothing happens. Probably because it doesn't reach here. Let's put the lever a little bit further over. This worked in testing. Oh, that's why. I misestimated where the doors were. Alright, so let's grab... Where's my XOR gate? There it is. So the XOR gate will go here then. Bit of wire. Bit of wire. Wire and wire. That's where the doors are. Let's try this again. This should work. There we go. Now if we step outside, hit the other lever, it shuts. And the creeper blows up. Oopsie. Well, looks like I'll be replacing that, but yeah, you get the idea. Luckily, this door still works. Not that it matters anymore. That's another thing I gotta fix. How am I doing on time? I got plenty of time. So, another thing I'm going to talk about quickly. This little thing called Lumar. It's a new material in the game. Basically, you take 2 of any colored dye, including the indigo dye I discovered. Take a little bit of glowstone. And then you actually go into your workshop and grab your redstone. Which you left in something else, unless it's in my bag. No. Redstone there. That's full of alloy. So yeah, bit of redstone, bit of glowstone, bit of color, and you get Lumar. Now Lumar on its own is essentially useless. And you can make it out of any color, including green, if you put the right materials in place. You can also make black Lumar. It might not seem to make a lot of sense, but it does glow just like a lamp. Let's see. Grab... Oop, that's not what I wanted. I do need red, though. So we make a bit of red. And I don't have my ink sacs on me, or else I would make black. Oh, they're there. I got way too much stuff. I gotta clean up. There we go. Black Lumar. Now what the Lumar is used for, a little thing called lamps. Lamps are basically, well, colored blocks. And colored blocks that when you hit them with a redstone signal, they light up. They work pretty much exactly like redstone lamps, except they're colored and they don't look like crap. In addition to the square lamps, we have these caged lamps. The caged lamps, they're built a little bit differently and basically look like little warning lights from factories or some such. We're going to be making a little bit of each. Like I do want to set up a little lighting system for the doors, basically red when it's shut, green when it's open, that kind of thing. Why? Because they look cool. So let's see. So for the lamps, we need glass on the sides, redstone, and then the Lumar. Glass on the sides. Let's see. I'll make the blue one a conventional one. Lumar and redstone. We get a blue lamp. Now you notice it is a little bit expensive to make because it takes 2 Lumar to make 1 lamp. That's kind of a pain, but it's just something to live with. And then for the caged lamps, let's see. First we'll make the green. So iron bars, glass panes. Actually, you can use any kind of stone slab. I just happen to have some stone slabs from the roof of this place. Where did I leave them? Here they are. Put those there. And you can make the inverted lamps as well. Similar to the inverted road lights. The inverted lamps, they're always on. You hit them with a redstone light, redstone signal, they shut off. We're going to make the conventional lamps. Conventional lamps are made with redstone and not a redstone torch at the bottom. So what we can do with these lights... Actually, this might be a fortuitous turn of events. Let's see, so the logic's going up here, so what I'm going to do, dig this stuff out. Stupid villagers being in the way. Run that up there. There probably is a cleaner way to do this. I'll look into it and I'll do it off screen. I just want to do this like this for a quick demonstration. So we take the correct lamps, place them up here next to our door. I've got the redstone circuit running up the back side here, so that when the signal's positive, it'll enlighten these blocks. So I'm going to hit the switch here. Highlight switch. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. And there we are. Little decorative indicator light system. It's kind of cool. And that's just scratching the surface of the stuff that you can do with this redstone wire, Lumar, lamps, all kinds of cool stuff. Probably doing more later on. I'll show you jacketed wire next episode. Jacketed wire basically, well, you're just going to have to watch and see, aren't you? But for now, that's an episode. Have a good night.